Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people of the internet. I am here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, Vancouver, British Columbia. We are here at Pure Pain Strength and Conditioning with the one and only to shoot the one and only Day in the Life series. Guys, we got a full day coming at you of Emily taking on the life of a professional games athlete with a full-time job. A full-time job that has nothing to do with CrossFit. Honestly, this is one of the episodes I've been most excited to shoot because I think it's going to show you guys a lot of aspects that you can apply to your life that Emily takes on her daily basis to be one of the fittest on earth while still being a normal human being. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. My name is Nate, and I have a creative void that I'm looking to fill. And this is how I plan to do it.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
You guys might have seen him on our vlog. His name's Nate Edwardson.
Hop in my car and the giddy up.
Hey guys.
Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into today's video, I just wanted to let you know that the Dream It, Do It tees are officially live. They have dropped at thedreamitbrand.com. Link in the description. First link, scroll down, click on it, it'll take you to the website. We got them in white, we got black, we got white, we got black. We got two different color options for you. Super soft, really nice. The brand is something I'm super passionate about, a message I'm super passionate about sharing, and this is the way I'm gonna be able to support the channel into 2020. So first link in the description, dreamitbrand.com, and snag yourself up a tee. It would mean the world to me. Thanks guys, let's get into the video. Oh, it's early. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 5:15 in the morning. I don't want to eat food. I don't want to make a meal and get up earlier than I have to. So before we go see Emily, my friends at Shanti Bar, thank goodness, are here for me. They hook me up with all of these beautiful bars on mornings like these when I'm not super hungry, but I still want some nutrients, a little something to get me going. They hook me up with exactly what I need. This one right here, the Cranberry Goji Crunch, is one of my favorite. 10 grams of protein, a nice little sweet kick in the morning. Exactly what I need to get rocking. Mix this, little coffee, you're off to the races. Thanks, Shanti. Let's go find Emily. It's a little wet. It's a little early. Trying to find the third place. It's a little windy.
Sorry that we're up so early.
No, don't be. I was about to say though, this is quite early, eh?
I know. It's 5:30 wake up.
I think this is the earliest wake up I've had for one of these videos so far.
Really?
Yeah, you win.
Yes.
Where are we going?
So we're going upstairs. Ish. So Kyle's sleeping, so I'm always try to be a little bit quieter.
Wow, this is nice.
I mean,
oh my goodness, look at this little setup. You really mentioned your kitchen, eh?
Yeah. So when we bought this place, it was like just like a random area there, and we were like, oh, well, perfect. You know what we can put there?
Not a kitchen table.
I'm still hoping for a ski erg.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, complete the trifecta.
Yeah, I think so.
So give a little context. It's like 5:53. What time did you wake up at?
So I woke up at 5:30.
5:30.
Usually I wake up at like 5:45, but I was just awake.
Right. Yeah, I always wake up at 5:30 naturally too.
Really?
No. Never.
Yeah, it's kind of rough, but I work 8 to 4, so gotta get that first session in.
That is
this is
what's this?
lemon juice. I'm supposed to never really just a little tinge is good.
A little tinge.
Yeah.
Do you put salt in there too?
I do. Got my Himalayans over here.
Yeah, none of that iodized.
Yeah, no. Quarter teaspoon.
Yeah.
I measure that because sometimes.
Yeah, you don't want super salty water.
Neck it as best as I can.
You just take it to the dome all at once?
It's hard when it's cold, but yeah, pretty much. Depending on how much time I have.
Wakes you up, eh? Who needs caffeine? Ice cold salt water.
It's good.
So you wake up at 5:45. How much do you sleep? What time do you go to bed at? I feel like that's the hardest thing.
I went to bed last night at like 9.
Oh.
Usually I get like minimum 8 hours.
So you get in that routine and you can fall asleep early enough.
My work schedule changes though, so I work evenings, so then...
Does it really?
Then I like stay up late and sleep in. I work nights, so then my day's like totally flip-flopped.
So right now you're 8 to 4, but what does it change to sometimes?
4 to midnight, and then midnight to 8 a.m.
Are you serious? Holy crap.
You're lucky we're not doing the midnight to 8 a.m. work shift day.
I feel like these guys would think it's cool, but...
That one's rough. That
That's
one's like
insane.
train at 10 p.m. and at 8 a.m. after work.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, that's, like, one of the things I'm most fascinated in. We'll pick apart all day long, but, like, that's insane. Doing that.
Shift work?
Yeah. And, like, that kind of, that's insane. 8 hours, changing. How often do you change shifts?
I usually do 2 day, 2 evening, which is okay.
Okay.
Because that's easy on your body. And then, like, a string of nights sometimes, but...
Right. Is it like, what do you do, by the way? I know you work in the hospital.
Yeah, I'm an MRT.
What's that?
It's like, so I do, like, x-rays, CTs,
Okay.
poke people with IVs.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Is it like, is it like you said like a 4 on 4 off schedule?
Ish. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
what
work like Friday to Monday or Friday to Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah. That's what a lot of like paramedic firefighter shift work type stuff is like, eh? Huh.
It's okay.
Yeah.
This is a 5-week, day 1 of 5.
Oh, it's day 1 of 5. Huh.
So, I can never get all the salt, so.
Do you keep the same like sleep schedule on your days off, or do you have?
I
Like,
sleep a lot. Like last
sleep in and
night
stuff?
or the night before, I slept like 12 hours.
Yeah, just to like catch up a little bit.
Yeah, I just like I need my sleep.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Work out. It's minimal preparation here.
Is this like normal? Like when you have the early mornings, you do the conditioning session in the house?
So no, I don't do like a conditioning. I do more like a strength power session. I just warm up on the bike.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have a gym here?
Yeah, downstairs. We're gonna go downstairs. So, as you know, space is limited in Vancouver,
Yeah.
and it's not cheap.
No.
So, hence the townhouse. I mean, we're lucky enough we can own a townhouse. It's not.
Yeah, this is a nice place.
So yeah, we have like a parking garage downstairs, and I changed it. Got like a whole bunch of like Tidex gym equipment, and
That's so
pretty
cool.
rogue, but it's good.
Ah, man, I thought it was just gonna be a conditioning session. That's so cool.
No, so I usually warm up on the bike for like 10 minutes or so,
Yeah.
depending. I mean, this early in the morning, it's hard to,
Get
your
moving.
joints hurt. And
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've ever worked out this early, but I'm like an 8 a.m. cutoff.
This fan is good. We installed it just for, if it gets a little extra sweaty. You don't need the light though.
Cools you down a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
How long have you lived here for?
Like 2 years.
This is a nice spot.
Yeah, no, we're still like moving in.
Yeah. Takes time.
So yeah, usually I do like 30-second hard, 30-second easy.
You just cold go 30 seconds hard.
Yeah, just
Animal.
right to it.
Hey, do it. I love how you just went full send into that first thing in the morning. Very Canadian of you. Probably not only the most intensive warm-up I've ever seen, but the most intensive 6 a.m. warm-up I've ever seen.
I like to get my heart rate jacked, or else I can't squat or do anything weird.
Yeah. I mean, it's not fun when your heart rate jacks in like the middle of like a Mekon or something too, for the first time.
True. And then, it's cold. It's Canada.
Yep.
I can't go out there freezing.
That's
I gotta
true.
be warm and...
I mean, it is Vancouver, so it's like a little bit on the nicer side.
Yes.
Are you from here originally, born and raised?
I'm from interior, so it's colder.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm from Ontario. It's very cold.
Oh dang, yeah, it's cold there. So Yeah, I guess we go outside.
Yeah, lead the way.
Next.
No nonsense, eh?
No. Don't got time. So when I first told Kyle I wanted to put like a rig in here, he's like, where are you gonna park your car? I don't know, I'll worry about that later.
Yeah, that's not as important. I'm more curious, like, what did your neighbors do and say when you brought a rig into the parking garage?
Yeah, they just stare. They kind of drive by and like.
How many of them have stopped and asked questions?
A lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just leave me be. Just let me work out.
Ah, this really, this is so cool.
So this is my summer ride right
I was gonna
here.
say, the little moped to block the driveway. This is.
It's on winter hiatus, so put all my stuff there.
See, the thing I like about you already, and why I wanted to do this episode, was like, I feel like you're like the ultimate no excuses kind of person. This is like those people who complain about not having a gym at home or being able to. Anyone can do this. Anyone
Yeah,
who
it's
lives in the
true.
middle of downtown and has a condo
It's true.
can do this.
I mean, I used to go to the gym. Sometimes I go to the gym early mornings, but
Yeah.
it's easier to go here. If my like workout's doable here.
Guess you can't really go overhead, eh, with this pipe.
Yeah, no muscle ups.
No muscles. You can't drop a bar down here, can you?
Oh, I do.
I love it. Have you ever got a noise complaint?
No, not yet. I think people maybe see me and they're like, oh, maybe I complain. Well, this is my favorite pink bar.
I was gonna say, that's
Love it.
very nice looking.
I got it. Oh, it's upside down. I got it from Tidex, obviously, right before the games. It was their little present to me.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. But I got a nick in it. Oh.
This was your first year at the games, right? This
Yeah,
past year?
yeah.
And you came 18th. Wow.
Yeah.
And in the Hunger Games,
In the Hunger Games.
which is even more impressive.
That's true.
How was that? How was that first games experience?
Oh, it was awesome. It was great. My parents came, like everyone came.
That's cool. How long you been like at this for? How long you been going?
Like 4 years maybe?
Oh crap.
Not super long.
Yeah.
So my workout today is like a lot of like power. So some speed squats, not heavy, some weighted box jumps.
Cool. A weighted
like-
bet jump? How do you
Yeah,
do
it's
that?
very scary.
Yeah.
Especially with this is no room for air. This is
No.
box.
And the cars beside you. All right, you're making this interesting. I like it.
If I'm out here later in the day, all these cars are gone because everyone's gone to work,
Oh.
right? But it's just because it's so early.
Gotcha. Like harder to breathe down here?
I don't find it, and it doesn't like smell of fumes or like
Huh.
some under garages are really bad, right?
Yeah.
There's good airflow. There's like big vents
Oh.
that come through, so
Well, that's until he makes you stronger, right?
the only thing is it's kind of cold. So
Yeah.
I wear my gloves and so I store all my stuff over here.
You have another parking spot?
Kyle's demoted to the street, his truck.
Oh, this is your other car?
Yeah. So this is like my gym box.
Oh.
Has my lifters, my belt, my chalk, like anything I need
Oh.
in there. So I just come on over and get it. All the machines down here too. Because there's some workouts I want to do that's like a row and then but
Have you ever
I just-
run from the rower upstairs down here in between sets?
no. But I've run from the rower like a lap of the building.
Right.
Like run, row, and
Yeah.
bike. But
What are those?
oh, it's just my counter. You just
Oh, that's like the thing people hold outside of bars. Like
Oh,
a bouncer will
yeah,
hold
yeah,
and
yeah.
count. And then that's your clock.
and then just a stopwatch to time my rest. I don't like using my phone because there's no service down here anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm totally like,
Yeah, I just
when
noticed
calls or
that.
text me, you gotta wait.
Yep. You hold those
Yeah,
and do a box jump?
it's working on that power.
Good lord.
If anyone knows first aid down here. First one's always really scary because I'm like, what if I don't have pops today? Like, I gotta psych myself up for it. Okay. die today.
I would have felt really bad if today was the day, because I would have felt like it was kind of my fault. Pressure the camera.
I'll do like 6 sets of these.
Holy moly. No weight fest, eh?
I have a couple in my little bag of tricks over there.
You just
But-
prefer to hold things?
Oh, you mean for? I don't know. That was just what.
That was 10 kilos in each hand?
Yeah.
I thought that was 10 pounds in each hand.
No, these things are heavy.
That's like almost 50 pounds total. That's like 44 pounds.
Yeah.
Crap.
So these are my.
That's like a
dad's-
heavy box step up.
Yeah, it's heavy. My dad is an Olympic lifting coach, so he, like, all these like old weights are his. These old school ones
That's cool.
that he's handed down to me.
Did he get you doing Olympic lifting from like a young age?
He did. I didn't like it at all.
Really?
I was like, let me do gymnastics.
Oh, interesting.
But
And so you're like the purebred CrossFitter.
yeah, kinda, I guess.
Gymnastics, weightlifting.
Yeah, I wasn't any good at weightlifting, but I did it.
You're very like aerobically based, right? Like that's like your big strengths.
Yeah, so I've
I noticed that in Dubai.
yeah, my engine's okay.
Yeah. Didn't
That's
you?
why I'm doing power stuff that I don't like.
Right.
Pretty much all my morning sessions.
Right. Who does your programming?
It's a mishmash. So my husband Kyle does all my like strength and conditioning.
Oh.
Like so basically my first session. And then my coach at the gym, Isaac, you may meet him later today if he's there. He does all my like CrossFit Metcons afternoon session. And then sometimes he bases it loosely off some of Comp Train,
Right.
but he changes it a ton, so
Right.
to individualize it to me.
Do they communicate your
Yeah.
husband? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys say just so you don't squat 17,000 times
Yeah.
in a day kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure you would. You seem pretty resilient based off everything I've seen so far. How'd this all get started?
so Kyle used to work as like a personal trainer, and he was working at some CrossFit competition, just like had a booth or something, and he needed my help, so I begrudgingly went, and he's like, you should try that, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And then a month later I was like, okay, I'll try.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
It just started like going to classes at affiliates kind of thing. And
Yeah.
then when did it turn into like, wow, I'm pretty good at this?
a couple weeks. I was like, maybe I can do pretty good.
And then,
I don't know, the first class I was like, that was it. Like I actually
Right.
came home and I went for a run and I
Yeah.
was like, that wasn't enough. But
I think a lot of people will feel that way just because they can't do the movements and stuff. So the
yeah, no, I
intensity is
remember it was
usually lower.
Helen and I was like, that was it.
Okay, yeah, that's not a workout you should be like, that's it after.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Huh. And then it's flipped right away to, I want to compete.
Pretty much. I mean, because I'd retired from gymnastics, so I
Right.
was like used to training 5 hours a day. Used to compete.
Oh,
like
so you did like competitive gymnastics.
Yeah.
It wasn't just
I
like a
competed
background.
nationally for like 6 years.
Jeepers
7 years.
creepers.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we can add height next week.
You're going higher?
Yeah. I think I'm supposed to have the box the other way, but I was too scared.
Wait, you're supposed to have the box
The box, the highway?
30 inches?
Yeah. Find out on Monday.
What now?
So just some front squats, not super heavy.
You're a notebooker?
Yeah. I like my little book.
Why do you think that is? Why do people like books so much when they have phones?
I think it's like
funny
to
question.
touch.
Yeah, I
Touch
guess.
the pen, and I just don't like wasting my phone battery.
Yeah?
Because it's got to be on all day for work.
I've heard some people say too they'll get distracted if they use their phone. I mean, not down here probably because you don't have service.
Yeah, there's
but
nothing's coming through, but yeah, I could see that. People message you and like, yeah, I usually leave my phone in my bag and forget about it.
Are you much of a warm-upper?
This is my warm-up.
Yep, all right. You like to get your heart rate going. That's the main thing, right?
Yeah.
Do you do that kind of before every session, or is that just like first thing in the morning?
Yeah, no, I'll do something. I'll like row or skip or something. But yeah, morning's worse. And like the stiffness level is bad in the morning. Usually do like some kicks and
A couple leg swings?
then I'm good to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm not one of those like mobilizers that lie on a
What
wall
is that?
forever and huh? Oh, that's my hip cracking. It does that. I'm surprised you heard that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm wondering, I think the camera probably picked it up.
Good ears.
Yeah,
I don't
well.
think this one does it. Oh yeah, it does. That's gross.
Sounds like a metronome.
Blame the gymnastics days for that.
Yeah, there's lots of varying levels of warm-uppers for sure that I've seen. But
I mean, I gotta be at work in an hour, so.
I was about to say the ones that I've seen that don't warm up are the ones that have built it from habit of not being able to. Like Pat, when he was in school, and he would basically same thing, like between school and work
just
and
go.
practice, he'd literally get in, get out,
Yeah.
cram 2 sessions into like 2 hours, and
Yeah.
no warm up, nothing, go.
Totally.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
I mean, usually I do some crossover, which is really good.
Mm.
This is awesome, but sometimes not.
Broken down twice a day.
This is like Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
Right now, it'll change. This is like week 1 of this kind of stuff.
Right.
So I took a week off after Dubai and like during Christmas, and then started back.
Did you take much of an off season after the games?
Not really.
Yeah, I feel like not a lot of people did.
No, because you know the Open was coming, and like I don't know. I always get like super hyped after a comp. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to go back and train.
Dude, I said this, I forget who I said this to yesterday, but I was like, I get hyped after a comp. Anytime I go to a
can't wait
sanction
to
or
go
games,
back.
I go back, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna compete. And like, I'm so not even in the realm. Like a week after, I'm like, oh, no, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
But yeah, they hype you up.
Yeah, I took like a week. I was banned from the gym. Isaac was like, don't come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to some extent, like you need that, definitely, that recovery time
Yeah.
after something. Because you're not recovering from the games, you're recovering from the training for the games.
And your CNS is so fried that like
Yeah.
I find every time I push myself,
Yeah.
like I just feel sick. 'Cause
Right
you're
now?
No. Like
Oh.
right after a competition,
Oh,
like you
yeah,
can't.
yeah. No.
Your body's like, please stop.
Yeah. I was gonna say right now, if that's the
know.
case, you might need a break.
No, I'm good now.
Your strengths, you say, are in aerobic capacity. Do you have a background in that outside of gymnastics?
No.
You just happen to have really good lungs?
Yeah, like you know those cross country races in elementary?
Yeah.
Like I just won all of them. Like
Really?
yeah.
And you never went to like an endurance sport? You never tried like a triathlon or anything like that? Do you have any interest in that?
I was hoping for one of the games.
Yeah.
Like
no
every
kidding.
competition, I'm like, ooh, triathlon. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never done one.
Huh. How was your swimming?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a backyard pool growing up, so I was a strong swimmer as a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't swim competitively. I just did all the lessons and stuff. But
Right. I feel like the majority of CrossFitters would envy just naturally having an engine, not having to work at it.
yeah, I think whatever you don't have, you want, right?
Right. You want the
I'm
strength.
like, oh, I'd like to power clean 250, like nothing. Like,
Right.
You know, but
Yeah. Did you ever see Rocky 4?
no.
You ever seen any of the Rocky movies?
No.
Oh man. Anyway, okay. Rocky 4, he goes to like Siberia to train before like a fight against some Russian dude, but he goes to like this cabin in the middle of the woods, and it's like just him
Just
and
to
his
like
trainer.
isolate?
Just to isolate and to train, and it's like the most hardcore thing ever. So it's like to get away from distractions and to create the most no nonsense environment ever. And you know, I would assimilate the closest thing to going to Siberia in Vancouver would be working out in a
garage?
parking garage with no service on your own. How does this play into your mental toughness? Is I guess where I'm going with this.
I guess it helps. I mean, yeah, it's hard to like come out alone and at early in the morning when you want to stay in your bed.
Yeah.
It's cold, it's dark.
I was about to say, and also I don't even think that is just coming to a basement, a
Yeah.
parking garage by yourself.
Yeah. It's I'm used to it, but I mean, I want to be good. I want to do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Got to do it.
Do it. Is this non-existent rest period because that's like the stimulus you're going for, or because you just don't have time to rest more than a minute?
No. It's supposed to be a minute rest. Just
Okay.
like super light, as fast as I can go.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I just do what I'm told.
Yep. More squatting?
Last exercise. Yeah, just some 7-second pause squats. Starts out really easy this week. I think it's gonna escalate quickly, but
Like a squat cycle type thing?
yeah. Everything gets worse on week 2, right?
Yep. Is that your hips again?
Yeah.
Goodness.
It's gross.
Sort of sounds like if you put Pop Rocks candy at the bottom of a cave and stood at the end and listened. It's like a very hollow Pop Rocks noise.
Pop Rocks.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
candy you put in your mouth, yeah.
I remember Pop Rocks.
That was quite the rest period.
God, I'm done.
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 So I mean,
How are you?
the it's not my question, but the obvious question
Yeah.
is how do you feel smashing all that this early, 2 sessions across the day around work? How does that play into intensity when you're just like those sit-ups with like 13-second rest in between?
I mean, like I say, like if you have more time, you do tend to waste more time. So just get in, get it done. I mean, if I'm cutting my rest periods to not what they're supposed to be and not doing the workout properly, then that's a different issue. But
What's breakfast?
ooh, same thing it always is every day. I pack it to go, and then I just eat it on the way or when I'm walking to work.
Oh,
But it's always oatmeal and cottage cheese.
oatmeal, cottage cheese, and 2 bananas, or is that for lunch?
One's for now.
One's for now, one's for
later.
lunch. Do you do like macros? Are you a macro tracker?
Yeah. So, Married to My Macros does all my nutrition. They're awesome. They, yeah, so basically I know pretty well what works for me now. They've had me on like tons of different templates, and like it'll change. Like before the games, my carbs were like,
Right.
I mean, I still eat a ton of carbs, but
What's your current macros? Do you know?
yep. So I'm eating about 3,100 calories a day.
Okay.
I think protein's like, I have it on my phone, but like 178. I think my carbs are 387 and my fats are like 90.
Nice.
Yeah, so It's good.
Are you like very IIFYM, or do you care a lot about like whole foods and really like
It's
clean
all good
eating?
food.
It's all good food.
I mean, the occasional whatever, but
How are you with like cheat meals and stuff? Do you do 'em?
not a big cheat meal fan.
Why?
It just takes a day. It's like going out on a night out drinking. It just takes a day to recover.
Really?
The whole next day you just feel like garbage, and
Right.
training's not very good, and like it's not worth it.
Yeah, fair. Bananas.
But I
are-
mean, I like a good pizza.
yeah,
Who am I kidding?
bananas are good enough.
So I usually eat this right away because I'm hungry,
Yeah.
and then I'll shower, make a coffee to go,
And you eat the rest
and
on
I'll
the
be out
go.
the house.
It's insane.
My turnaround time, I was talking to Pat because I took one of his bags back from Dubai,
Oh,
and he was like, well, when do you need to leave for work? And I was like, 7:30. He says, okay, so when are you gonna get up? 7:15. He's like, your turnaround time is impeccable. I was like, yeah, I know. It's pretty
I was
good.
gonna say you guys would probably get along quite well. These
Time efficient.
yeah, time efficient and yeah, don't make too many excuses. That was quick.
Pretty good. 5 minutes to spare.
Scrubs.
Yeah, so I usually just wear the bottoms to work, and then I'll put the top on later. They're pretty comfy. It's like wearing your pajamas to work every
Yeah,
day.
I've
It's
heard.
great.
You even have time to do your hair. Wow,
Yeah.
you are efficient.
This is my most prized kitchen possession.
I was gonna say, it looks pretty amazing. Oh, and you froth up the milk and everything.
Yeah, I have a latte, which is like, I don't know. I love it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's worth it.
This is like Matt Fraser level of coffee making, eh?
Oh, I know. He's like professional. I'm
You're-
not at that level.
I don't know. I'd say this is a pretty close second. Look at you pressing that espresso.
I've spent many hours fiddling with the grind size and
Right.
everything to get the perfect shot. But then you change the coffee beans and
It completely ruins it.
yeah. And you should flush it with water.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Not today. I won like one of my first CrossFit competitions. I won like an iPad,
Okay.
and they gave me the receipt, and I was like, I don't need an iPad.
Yeah.
So I returned it, got $300 or whatever it was,
Uh-huh.
and then bought this. Well, added a little bit.
I was gonna say this was like $300.
Added that and again and again.
Yeah.
That's how I could justify it. I was like, I want it.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I was like, you know what? If I bought a Starbucks at work, there's a Starbucks in the hospital.
Yeah.
If I bought that every day, like,
It'd be way more.
yeah, so we ended up making like a tally. So every day I made a coffee. I'd
Right.
mark it down.
Right.
And then till I did like 500 coffees. And then I
Right.
was like, I made up my money.
Yeah.
Like $3 a coffee, $2 a coffee,
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, just a little cinnamon.
Ooh.
Just for a little spice.
It's like supposed to be healthy too, right?
Cinnamon, yeah, it's great for you. I add it to like my cottage cheese and oatmeal too. Yeah, I love cinnamon.
What do you put in your oatmeal?
Nothing.
You eat it plain too?
Just a little bit of cinnamon.
Man, I was literally about to say you're never gonna believe it, but Carrie Pierce eats plain oatmeal 4 times a day.
I know she does.
What the heck?
But mine has cottage cheese, so
Oh, you mix the oatmeal with the cottage cheese?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I
So
feel like
it's not-
it's still weird, but it's not that weird.
Yeah, everyone at work makes fun of me for.
Cottage cheese is great. It's very underrated.
And here, you get the Island Farm one. It's so good.
You ever put grapes in it?
Grapes?
Yeah. In cottage cheese?
Yeah,
Delicious.
definitely.
Yeah.
I put everything in cottage cheese.
Including oatmeal.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we're still early, man. I never allot myself more time than I need to get to work, but
I wonder what it must feel like for you at the end of the day when you're like done. Because like I feel like you just kind of wake up and you wipe your eyes and you just don't stop moving for 14 hours straight.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, you won the ruck run.
Yeah.
Speaking of endurance strengths.
Speaking of allotting my time, we always joke it's because I'm always late to work, so I'm running with this. That was my practice.
Got a couple pairs of shoes down here, right?
So bad.
How many are yours? How many are Kyle's?
95% of them are
Sounds familiar. This is actually becoming a reoccurring theme in these episodes. When I was doing Pat's episode in Nanaimo, he drove my car to the gym as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wanted to test drive it because he wanted to buy the same one. So, but I guess...
Is it automatic?
Yes, it's automatic. Okay. Do you know how to drive stick?
It would be a bumpy ride. I can do it.
No, very automatic. You're good.
All right, trail mix to go too.
Trail mix. Oh yeah. Yep. I always got snacks in there. I'm not as on the go as you, but you know, I get hungry.
Kyle has like peanut butter in the console because sometimes I get super hangry. So
Hangry.
he's just So he's got like emergency
Emergency
to deal
peanut
with me if need be. I need keys.
You just push the button.
Oh.
Fancy. Of this lifestyle that you're leading, what is the most like challenging part day to day? Would you say?
Nothing. I love it.
Yeah?
I love what I'm doing.
Huh. You're so routine perhaps that it's like you're used to all the aspects and nothing's really...
Yeah, I mean, watch for the speed bumps.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Maybe because Kyle does a lot of shift work too, so sometimes we're like whoosh, like shifts in the night.
Right.
Like he's coming to bed, I'm getting out of bed.
Right.
But yeah, when our schedules line up, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you find, like, are you the type of person that you just really, really like to be busy and that you would, like, go a little nuts if you had too much free time on your hands, do you think?
I don't think I'd go nuts, but I would probably waste it.
Right.
More than, but I think that's human nature, like.
I think people see a schedule like this and, like, are, you know, rightfully so, like, wow, that's so hard. Wow, she must be so tired all the time. But, like, how much of it just becomes normal to you and, like, you know?
Yeah, and I think, like, I enjoy working. I enjoy helping people.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy having people at work that know nothing about CrossFit, and we don't talk about CrossFit at all. We talk about normal other things.
Right.
I think it's nice to have that, and it's nice to be able to leave the gym and do something totally different.
Right.
During my day.
Well, and that was like, you know, coming into this, like, you're the first. I've done videos with, you know, Meg, who runs Whites and Weights, and Alex and Meredith, who run Tactics Nutrition, but they're all somewhat assimilated to CrossFit, and or they're their own businesses that they can kind of control the schedule of.
Right.
But, like, yeah, this is interesting because it's like, not only do you not work in anything related to CrossFit whatsoever, but it's also like you have a set schedule that's not your own.
It's true. Yeah.
I feel like you're one of the I don't know, that's probably not true to say now because there's 3,000 CrossFit Games athletes out there with the new system, but out of the ones in the top 40, you're probably one of the last few with
a day job still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
not, but
this kind. Yeah, well, you mentioned that earlier. Like, is that a goal of yours to be able to go full time in the athlete thing?
I don't know. I'm still like, I mean, I just.
What's the trade-off?
If I get injured, and then it's like, what
Could
what
you
do
not
I
go
have?
back to your job?
I could, but the line I'm in now is kind of, if I give it up, I can't expect to come back to it.
Right.
So.
Where does the line come between chasing a dream of yours, which I'm assuming is to do really well at the games, potentially podium win, whatever, and realizing that that's not something you're going to be able to achieve in 10 years, you're going to have to do it in the next 5 to 10.
Yeah. Totally.
Versus planning out the lifelong aspect of the career. Like, where does the precedence take? And
well, my priority right now is CrossFit. Everyone at work knows that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, as I say, like, I think work helps me in a different way. I think if I was not working, I'm the type of person that's like, oh, well, I'm gonna train 3 times a day then. And I'm gonna do, well, 5 workouts is better than 3.
Yeah.
like I know I would overtrain. I'm just the type of person that would do that. So maybe it's good that it pulls me away a little bit.
Yeah. Gives you that like separation. Do you think if you had the easy decision, let's say sponsors get into a position where you're making the same and there's not many other facets to leaving work other than just the actual move, do you think you would do it?
We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I made more money CrossFitting this year than working. But
yeah.
That's so like variable. Like
Right.
you never know.
Right.
So I like the security too. So we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. See, I usually park like down the street. Remember when I was telling you about running with my backpack?
Right. But now you got that door service. Well,
I said you.
have fun.
Thank you.
See you in 8 hours.
Should be yeah. Cheers.
One eternity later.
Not allowed in.
Hello.
Hello.
How was your day?
It was great. How was yours?
It was good.
You can drive. Yeah. You're gonna have to let me in now.
Did you just lock everything in the car?
No, the first door's open.
Okay, I've done that before. So.
You locked everything in the car
That's how I know
before?
how it feels. Oh yeah,
Oh,
tons of times.
no. I don't think I've ever done that, knock on wood. Although today will probably be the day.
My dad made me get like a magnetic secret key and put it on the bottom of my car.
Oh, yeah.
It was the bad thing that I kept locking everything in the car.
Yeah. Well, I like to live on the edge, so. How's work?
Yeah, it was psycho, crazy.
Really?
Busy. Yeah,
Why?
it was super busy.
A lot of
like-
people needing help.
Yeah, lots of sick people today, but no like crisis.
That's good.
Nobody died,
Oh, that's good.
so it's a good day.
What does your workday look like? Like, give me just like a little breakdown of like how you move through the 8 hours.
We didn't stop today.
Really?
No, it flies like really.
So just patient to patient to patient kind of thing? Are you on your feet the whole time?
We switch around, so one of us has to be on the computer, so I get a bit of a break.
What are you doing on the computer?
Just like all the reformatting and scanning and
Nurse stuff. You're not a nurse.
no, but we like start IVs and we do like a bunch of patient care too.
Right.
But it's nice because I deal with the patient for 15 minutes and then adios.
Move on to the next.
Send them back,
Yeah.
which is nice.
What about food? Do you eat? when you're there?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. You
I
said
eat all day.
you said
Everyone makes fun of me
nonstop, so-
because I'm always eating, but
I see.
so I eat like probably at work 3 times.
So what did the food look like today? You had your oatmeal. Usually that's something I'll document, but we'll see dinner tonight. But you had
Yeah,
your
so I had my oatmeal cottage cheese.
Uh-huh.
I have that at least once a day, sometimes twice. And then I have like usually Greek yogurt, protein powder, oatmeal. What does that mean?
Nothing. I was just looking. You're good.
Your brake light's on. No.
I was like, it sounds like I'm revving the engine.
I
but-
didn't smell anything.
No, I mean, whatever. Holy crap, we're already here?
Yeah, so usually I walk from work because it's half a mile down the road.
Oh. Okay, keep going with the food. Greek yogurt, oatmeal.
Greek yogurt, oatmeal again, protein powder. That's usually what I have for lunch. I have some fruit and veg. I have a banana before we train.
Wait, you have the oatmeal and protein powder for lunch?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just like make
You
a
like
big
your
thing
oatmeal,
of
huh?
like, yeah. It's good.
Kind of closed.
Alright, I'm just gonna. Yeah, it is closed.
For the other ones here?
So, yep.
I mean, that's ideal for
I think
filming,
they're
I
still
guess.
on holiday hours. That's why.
Oh. So they're
But-
just like open in the morning or whatever?
Yeah. But I'm pretty used to coming to an empty gym.
Being the only one here?
Yeah. I'd say 80% of my training is alone.
How is that?
It's okay if you're able to do it. Some people just like can't, but I'm lucky that I can stay motivated and push myself.
Do you When you do get to train with people, do you notice like a sizable difference in like intensity or anything?
Not really, no.
Not really.
I've got a Tia or Katrin up here racing beside me every day.
If you were to go like perfect world though, I've asked this question to athletes before, if you were to like go to like a Mayhem or like I don't know, one of those havens, a training think tank of like where all the athletes are there training.
Yeah.
Do you think you would prefer that to this? Not necessarily.
Oh yeah,
better.
like if I could train with like the daughters every day,
Right.
of course.
Okay.
Who wouldn't?
But what about like competing every day?
I don't think that's maybe the best for you.
Like a lot of people's counter to like why they don't want to have training partners is because you can't compete every day.
Yeah, no, you can't. Your body will hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I think if I had someone beside me like every day, yeah, because you're always like, well, I'm not gonna let them beat me.
Right.
Even though maybe your workout's not for that type of intensity, but if you're doing the same thing, it's just the natural competitiveness that's gonna come out. And I don't think I could stop that.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Do you think it's better then to be training on your own? Like, do you think there's a right or wrong, I guess is
No.
kinda...
I think whatever works for you and whatever you have. Like, I don't have the opportunity to train with other people my level really here. So I have to make it work with what I have.
Do you coach here?
No.
You just get a key because you're special?
Pretty much.
I feel like you kind of couldn't do what you do without it.
Well, it's kind of like I need a key because of the weird hours that I come.
Yeah.
So.
Was that like I'll come to your gym if you give me a key?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And Isaac's like, he's an awesome coach. He's super knowledgeable and we work really well together. So super glad that I came to this gym.
I think you have enough impediments in your way. Not being able to get into a gym is the last thing you need.
Yeah, true. Yes.
Just regular H2O?
Yeah. Yeah, just straight from the bathroom tap.
No fancy BCAAs?
Oh, I have some in here.
Oh, I see.
I'll dump in.
What's the flavor?
Nothing. It's unflavored.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, it's
Why do you have unflavored BCAAs? Are you serious? You're not messing with me?
Yeah, no, you can try.
No, I'm good.
It's really bad.
Why?
I'm used to it now, though. Just because I don't like the sweet, flavor.
Really?
I don't like it in my mouth when I'm training.
Huh. Well, I mean, I guess that's fair, but
Yeah.
that's also that'd be like drinking unflavored protein without mixing it with anything. Don't tell me you drink unflavored protein without mixing it with anything. You drink unflavored protein without mixing it with anything?
I do mix pure cocoa, a little bit of pure cocoa.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was expecting
All we
your
have at
answer.
home is the unflavored.
I was expecting your answer to be you didn't want sugar substitutes or something.
That too. That's why I don't have.
I mean, I
the
still think that's
flavored
ridiculous,
protein. Because I don't want the sweeteners.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Wow.
You get used to it.
I mean, all of the basement training and the crazy hours is starting to make sense now. You just-
Unflavored. Yes, unflavored BCAAs.
oh man. Here I was thinking Carrie's oatmeal was the craziest thing. Not only do you match that, but you one up her by having unflavored drinks.
It's like drinking moldy tap water.
Oh my god.
Pretty much. I would equate it to that.
You ever put anything in your mouth that has flavor?
Yeah.
Like what? You gave me your lunch. It wasn't super flavored. Was the
It's actually pretty good.
wait? Was the unflavored protein powder the protein you put in your oatmeal? Oh my god.
It's pretty good. It makes a sludge. I just stir it around and it's
I
my
used to do it
favorite.
with chocolate oatmeal,
Love it.
chocolate protein powder, and it was delicious. But
Yeah,
oh my god.
it's pretty good. I don't know. It's a lifestyle, you know. You
This
just gotta,
is awesome.
you just gotta do it.
This is gonna be one of my favorite episodes. This is crazy.
So many weird things that I do.
No, weird. I mean, you can't. The one thing you can't doubt about Emily Rolfe is Rolfe. Am I worried I'm saying that wrong? Is that right?
No, it's
Wrong?
right, Rolf.
Rolfe
Yeah.
is your mental toughness. You can't knock Emily's mental toughness. Holy crap! I feel like unflavored protein. You ever seen that show, Fill Your Guts or Spill Your Guts? The James Corden thing.
No, but I love
Yep.
James Corden.
So he does this segment in his shows where you have a roulette board of really gross things like bull penis and bird semen and stuff like that.
Okay.
And you give your opposite a food of your choice, and then you ask them a question, and if they refuse to answer the question, like it's usually something, yeah, they have to eat it. Like it's something that would publicly make them not look good, and they eat it. I picture unflavored protein oatmeal being one of those things on that.
I would kill that if that was the thing.
I know you would, but I feel like I would choke it. Like I would not be able to.
Done.
All right. Anyways, enough about your
Unflavored
crazy
proteins.
drinks.
So
What are you training?
So today I'm doing like a little warm up. Isaac calls it the Rolfe warm up. It's just like double unders.
You like double unders?
Strict toe to bar.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like my favorite couple movements.
Yeah. Actually, me too.
Then I have some push jerks and split jerks. 6 sets of 2, and then I'm doing a workout with deficit handstand push-ups and sandbag cleans. So I have a super retro sandbag that's really hard because it's like sloshy. So like every time I go to a competition and we have the nice compact Rogue one, I'm like, oh,
just throw it around.
Nice. Yeah. So and that sandbag's like probably like 110, so it's a bit more challenging. And then I have a workout with some power snatches, and then I have another workout it's like an interval workout. So 3 minutes on, 2 minutes off.
Cool.
Should be fun. I like intervals.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
Great.
We'll be out of here before 6.
4-6.
Yeah.
An hour and 52 minutes.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Under
1,
2
go.
hours. Okay, that was like, kill your arms, kill your legs,
Yeah.
then try to be coordinated and do something with them. Holy.
The more you went into that, well, basically as soon as you started the first 3-rounder, I was like, you're literally just doing wall balls and then dividing wall balls into 2 movements
Yeah,
to do it again.
yeah, so like.
And they're heavy
and then
wall
arms,
balls.
legs.
I didn't realize they were
Heavy wall balls, yeah.
heavy wall balls. That's insane.
Yeah, I think I centered a little too hard on the 3-rounder.
The first round was quick. You held it though. You still finished under
Yeah.
9 minutes, which
Yeah.
is insane.
And then the snatches felt like jello, like,
Yeah. First couple.
that was fun though.
Yeah. Are you a full sender usually? Are you known for going out hot?
Isaac will say yes. I think I'm a good pacer, but he's like, no. Apparently not.
Yeah.
But I like to do that in training because competition, you're gonna go out fast because people are going out fast. So it's good to know like where your limit is too.
Yeah. Kind of deal with that panic too of like, holy crap, I went out too fast.
Yeah.
How do I deal with it now?
Totally. Yeah. Deal with the red line
Yeah.
when you're above it.
Yeah. Well, you kept snatching. You like your chalk, eh?
This is the one procrastination.
I've like noticed this
activity.
like 3 times. I'm like, I gotta say something. Those are like I don't know. Looks like you're trying to paint yourself or something.
Yeah, I think it's an ex-gymnast thing. You're just used to
Right.
standing around the chalk bucket,
Right.
waiting your turn.
Being like, how much more can I smear onto my hands?
Yeah, like make sure every little nook and cranny is like good before I'm ready to
Affiliate
go.
owners must just love you, eh? Burpee workout.
Yeah, I get chalk everywhere. And then I come home with chalk everywhere.
Shotgun. You gotta be my someone. I was so lost, like a vagabond with no home, moving on into the wilderness of my emptiness. Gotta be my someone.
$38, $35, $35.
And only 3 minutes off your time.
Consistency.
Yeah. Only 3 minutes off your calculated exit time.
Sorry?
Only 3 minutes off your calculated exit time too.
We're close.
Pretty good estimate.
We're done.
Where would you rank today on like a volume scale?
It was like more conditioning heavy for sure.
Yeah.
Like I'm not always like going ham all the time.
Right.
But sometimes we do like more like skillful EMOMs or like pegboard climbs or like heavier like Olympic lifting or just depends on the day really.
Is it a seasonal thing for you? Do you guys like cycle seasonally?
Yeah, and time of like day of the week. Sorry, I can't breathe. That was enough fitness for one day, I think.
Yep. 6 p.m. What's next?
Right on target.
Right on target.
Dinner time.
What's for dinner?
Ooh, I don't know. Kyle's home today, so
Oh, is he chef?
yep. Whoever does not work and is home does the cooking. And if we're both working, then I'll just meal prep in advance.
Sounds like a good deal.
But we're not that creative. It's usually either chicken or beef, mostly chicken, sometimes salmon, sweet potato, and veg. And then rotate between different vegetables.
Yeah, so I say sounds like the common CrossFit platter.
Just the usual.
You don't eat much rice though. That's like
Oh, I do eat white rice too.
you do? Oh, okay.
And brown, but
I was gonna say that's the most common CrossFitter carb is
rice, yeah.
rice.
I like rice.
Uh-huh.
I'll eat sweet potato or rice most of the time.
Yeah.
Sweet potato, yam, or rice.
What about regular potatoes? Why do no CrossFitters eat regular potatoes?
I do.
I love regular potatoes.
Maybe Kyle made regular.
Maybe.
Fingers crossed.
Maybe. Hi.
Done for another day?
Done for another day. This was day 1 of training for you? Like you had a rest day yesterday?
I had an active recovery yesterday. What is going on?
Doing alright there? Maybe you need another active
It's
recovery.
like driving with the e-brake on.
Yeah. We got out of the car and I did smell smoke. I'm not gonna lie.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey. It's opposite.
You also ripped your earring out.
I know.
That's
Hard day at the office.
yeah, I know. I didn't have the sound rolling when that happened, but
Okay. Yeah, so tomorrow's Saturday, so I'll work a day shift, but I only have one training session, so no getting up at stupid o'clock, which is nice.
Very
Just
nice.
train at 4 after work.
Nice. So what's your plan for this season? Hopping on the sanctional tour or what?
So yeah, which is super cool. Like, because I did well at the games, I have so many opportunities this year to
Right.
like lots of invites, which is nice. So Wadapalooza first,
Yep.
and then
First
Atlas
time, right, you said?
Games. Yeah, I've never been to Wadapalooza,
That's
so
gonna
I'm
be so much
excited.
fun. You're going to Atlas?
Yep.
Oh, they just DM'd me like 2 days ago and wanted me to come shoot there.
Ooh, are you going to it?
Yep. Yeah,
Nice.
accepted. So I'll be making some videos.
Sweet. Yeah,
That's
I
one in
couldn't-
Montreal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't decide between that and West Coast. Like,
Yeah.
I was torn. I'm still kind of torn, but I've committed to Atlas. So
Yeah, you're Canadian. It's only right.
that's what I figured. So Atlas it is.
Yep. Anything after
Better
that?
be good.
Yeah.
And then we'll kind of see if I qualify out of any of those two, then it'll probably change what I do the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm. Your game spot's still out there? You're still looking for
It's
it?
still, yeah. I'm not too concerned.
Yeah.
I should be able to.
Yeah, you won Granite
it
last
through.
year, which is no
Yeah, and
shy
then I
feat.
just missed it in Dubai to Sam.
Where did you come in Dubai?
I was 6th, but
Oh, the
Sarah
way this,
Sigmund's daughter,
yeah,
Jamie Green,
right,
they were
right,
all.
right, the
So
spot.
is Sam Briggs got it over me.
Right. That's
Yeah.
and that's the thing with sanctionals now, I guess, is like you don't have to win. You just, especially at the end of the year, you just kind of have to come near the top, and likely
It's
there's
true.
enough invites given out.
Yeah,
That makes
it's true.
sense.
So I feel like it's kind of a game to
Mhm.
like you could get lucky and go to one that nobody's
Mhm.
at, which I don't really like that aspect, but
Right.
I mean, it's hard to standardize it, so
Yeah. How do you feel about the whole system? Like you did 1 year of regionals
yeah,
before?
I only did 1 year and then
So you never made it to the games through that system. This is the
no,
only
I
games.
finished 9th at regionals, so
Right. But like so for example, when those changes were announced, then how did you feel, and how has it gone since?
at first I was kind of like, oh, like I don't think I'm ever gonna make the games.
You
now.
thought it was gonna be harder?
Yeah, I did. And then I went through it and I was like, oh. And now I'm like, I love it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so thankful because I can travel all year round
Mm-hmm.
and compete. Like, it's so much better for like the elite athletes, I think. You just have to be careful that you're not competing. You could compete all year round.
Yeah.
So you have to take care of yourself and not kind of make your own off season.
Right. Not
Yeah,
burn
it's
yourself
super
out.
cool. Super fun. I think there's way more opportunity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely. I mean, especially just from like the amount of people going from the countries, and then like we just said, the backfill process at sanctionals at the end of the year. There's definitely, I think, more opportunity than there was before, for sure.
Totally.
But would you ever do like I mean, I guess you just did Dubai, but would you ever do another one of those here's a better question. What did you do Dubai for purely for the qualification potential, or did you do it because of you wanted to travel somewhere cool?
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew Dubai was going to be stacked.
Right.
Like, the division was going to be stacked, and that's kind of why I wanted to go too, because I want to test myself against the top girls and see what I can do. So, yeah.
Where's the line between going to the sanctional just for the travel aspect of it, and then picking out ones that like
Money.
Yeah.
Costs to
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Keep traveling.
Yeah.
And then obviously time off work.
I think
It's hard.
I think those are two cool points, because I think people don't really understand how real that can be for a lot of people. Is like it's like anyone, technically it's like you're probably taking your vacation days too, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's like that takes away
Dubai
from.
I took unpaid because I didn't have that many vacation.
That's crazy. So it's like you're literally not only having to pay to go, but you're also eliminating your.
I mean, I
possible
knew I'd
vacation.
win enough money there. I was
Right.
I was confident, but it's still like, it still costs money.
Yeah.
Like today, I talked to my boss at work because I hadn't booked vacation for Wadapalooza yet, and I was like, oh well, like I booked my flights, so
Yeah.
I mean, they're super supportive of me, and they're very understanding, so I can usually talk my way through
Yeah.
going for a competition, but I mean, it's still like sometimes it means I switch my shifts around with other people, and then I'm working like so many days in a row before I leave.
Right.
Which is not ideal, obviously, but
Affects the training a little bit potentially.
I think it does, but it also, like, I mean, you should be tapering before a competition, so it's a blessing in a way, because I can't be training all day when I'm working.
Yeah.
So it's a forced taper, which is, it works.
Yeah, Kristen just said this year before the game, she thinks one of the top reasons why she came second was because she got sick 2 weeks before the games and was sick for 2 weeks, and so she like didn't
got
train.
rest.
She didn't train
Yeah.
for 2 weeks before the games, and so she got there like really rested. And she said her exact words were something along the lines of like, I was craving to suffer, or like I really wanted, because I hadn't done it for almost a month at that point.
Totally. Yeah, I can totally believe that. That's the same as, working. You just, you can't train all day.
You get out there and you're hungry and you go attack it.
Totally. You have that extra edge, which is, it's hard to explain, but like if you have it, it's a good weapon to have, for sure.
A little bit of smoke.
He's listening to Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Huh?
You know that play, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat?
No.
What?
I have ever heard of it.
So I'm like theater educated because he's from England. So.
Oh. I went to the Shakespeare Theater like a month ago.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Whoa, Smokey. Whoo. Hello. Hello.
Oh, that was lucky you didn't want me singing. I'm glad you announced yourself.
You got you what?
She told me
Singing.
She told me you were a fan of the theater.
Oh yeah, hello, sweetheart. How are you? Hello, mate. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, good to see you, mate. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, I have done enough.
You rip up a barbecue in here or what?
Well, yeah, kind of. Unfortunately, our fans are a little off sync, and
So I hear you play both, well now chef, but also coach role to some extent.
yeah.
How's that?
How is it?
Yeah, how is it?
It's great in the fact that I can enjoy Emily's sport. Like, she's such a high athlete, I can enjoy her sport with her. Right? And that allows me to basically live vicariously through. I think I've said that before in an interview with someone, but
You know, what's that saying where it's like don't eat where you sleep or something like
you eat.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
How does that apply to the situation?
So Emily and I, we over the years, we have developed how to say. She understands when I'm a coach, and when I'm a husband, I'm a husband, right? So that's
Right.
that's.
I said it's been a
progress, like for sure.
to know that line.
Yeah, and like even recently in Dubai, we had a chat about it, didn't we? And I was like, okay, let's try and understand when I say stuff to you, it's as a coach, not as a husband.
Right.
She can dislike me.
Well, I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, even if she is pissed off about all the coaching, when she comes home to this, she can't be mad.
No, we share a house fire with it.
Thank you for dinner.
Oh, you're welcome, mate.
Oh, it's delicious.
It was
It was. Thank you. For
really good. He's not finished yet.
I have finished.
Gotta
it.
get a work. Got a camera. Get a
Yeah,
camera.
well, where does that sit in like your? You didn't weigh and measure it, did you?
No, but I have an idea, and then I'll enter it later so I can figure out what I can have for a snack later.
Right.
Depending on what's left.
Would you say you're like pretty relaxed with your macros then? Is that like a general look, or is it just like this?
No, like everything that I ate today was weighed, but
Oh, you have an idea.
my dinner, like the potatoes, like I do it every day, so I kind of
Right.
eyeball, and
Gotcha.
then same with the broccoli, veg, and then
you
the
weigh- do you-
meat.
do you-
The meat, I just read the package.
Do you track your broccoli and like vegetables?
Yeah, I track everything.
Oh, I honestly just didn't know if that was a thing.
Yeah, I mean it's so low. Like I can eat so much broccoli. It's like 15 grams of carbs. Like it's
Right.
not.
What
yeah,
are you
there you
doing?
go.
What are you doing?
Oh gosh. So I got ribbed at this for the games, or at the games.
What?
So this is like my favorite after dinner tea. Vitamins and minerals. If you microwave broccoli to quick cook it, you're missing.
Drinking
so
the
it's
water
really good.
from the.
It's tasty.
I don't even do that with leftover soup broth, like let alone broccoli water.
Basically,
It's good. They sell that. They mark it up and sell the bone broth.
Basically, Emily.
That's not bone broth. That's broccoli broth.
No, but you're
Emily could
super
have
hot.
been in the world wars with like all the rations. She'd have survived, no problem. Excuse
I know.
me,
MRE's got nothing on your oatmeal. I need to see what's in your fridge.
Oh no. Okay.
That's like the
Okay.
one reoccurring
Yeah, I saw
segment here.
that, yeah.
So it's kind of empty right now, actually. But lots of veg, some pre-made meals with chicken and stuff, some salad, some meat. I live on this Scottish cheese.
Yeah, I saw you had posted a thing. Someone brought you cottage cheese.
Oh
to
yeah,
work
my
today.
friend brought me one. She's like, I'm not gonna eat it, so she gave it to me. But I buy like packs of 3. Buy the like 3. So yeah, nothing interesting. Eggs, veg, fruit.
What's in the door?
Pick up yogurt today, sorry.
I don't even know what that is.
What's
Pickles?
NutriCleanse?
I don't know. I think it's just flax.
It's flaxseed, psyllium husk, dandelion root.
Yeah, I don't.
It's not for Emily because she
That's
drinks
not-
broccoli waters. Right?
Most of this stuff is. Oh, these are my 2 favorites.
I've heard that stuff's pretty good.
So the chocolate is like mint,
Yeah.
and then this, it's unopened. This is my last jar. Yeah, I love it. It's like
It's like peanut butter with like extras, right?
it's coconutty peanut butter basically.
Coconut peanut butter.
And then I have like 2 other peanut butters in there. I'm obsessed.
And you're a regular milk drinker. That's
Sorry,
what
hang on. How many other peanut butters?
Okay, there's a ton up there too.
a few,
I have a collection.
other peanut butters.
And you like your peanut butter.
Oh, it's my favorite thing in the world.
The other thing I
That's what
noticed
I will
though,
have later tonight. That with like rice cake.
you're a regular milk drinker too.
Yeah.
You don't milk almonds. You don't milk oats.
No, I'll just have regular 2%
That's
in
like-
my latte.
That's like
cup
that's
a
like
day.
taboo nowadays.
Yeah.
Regular milk.
It
You go
doesn't
against
bother
the
me.
grain.
People are like, oh, like it bloats me, it bothers my stomach.
Mm.
I only have like 1 cup a day with my like when I make a latte. And
You and Pat, more similarities. The only 2 regular milkers I've had on here.
if I'm YOLOing, I'll get homo milk, like the 3%. But it's 2 right now.
Yeah. If you had to pick one thing in your fridge that you can't live without, what would it be?
No question.
Peanut butter?
Yeah.
Give me a tour. Let me see the place. We didn't get to do it this morning because there was a little
Someone was sleeping.
someone was
at
sleeping,
5
yeah.
a.m.
Someone has a life.
Quiet.
So this is the living room.
Wow, that's a nice painting. I didn't see that. Wait, is that a
yeah.
that's a picture?
It's like a it's a canvas.
Whoa. Is that here? Like British Columbia?
Sun Peaks, yeah, BC. It's a ski hill.
Huh.
That's where we got married.
That's very nice.
Ooh,
fireplace?
Fire, yeah, it's off right now because
Well, because it was the
we smoked the house down earlier.
Right.
we.
I'll show you upstairs.
Are those your slippers?
Yeah.
Look cozy. How long have you guys lived here for?
Almost 2 years. This is the big guest room. It's pretty big. We're doing laundry. So.
Nice. Sweater rack.
Yep. And then bathroom. We have 3 bathrooms.
3 bathrooms.
Yeah, I know.
That's a good amount.
I thought it was great till my mom was like, "Oh, have fun cleaning," and then like 2 weeks in, I was like, "This is our room. It's good size.
What's that thing you're supposed to say in the bedroom?
Where all the business."
No.
Oh
Remember from Cribs?
no.
This is the other thing that I was telling you about. This is where the magic happens.
Oh, this is where the magic happens.
There you go. There
And
you
then
go.
another ensuite bathroom.
Yours pillows.
back
Your
to
pill swole.
There's swole mates. I don't know. We have like nice pillows to cover this. I'm not sure why.
No, that's pretty funny.
We didn't do that, but
What is this? Is this alcohol?
alcohol? No, that's like a diffuser.
This? It's a box.
Yeah, and it has a diffuser in it.
Oh.
I just haven't opened it up.
Do you drink?
Not really.
Broccoli water almost.
Sidelines me too much. I
Yeah.
can't drink.
What about like casually? Like, do you like wine? Like
Take it or leave it.
Yeah? Yeah.
Again, I'd rather eat my calories.
Yeah. Have you hopped on the CBD train yet?
No, I haven't.
Is that because your husband's a police officer?
No, it just like I haven't tried it.
Oh, you're on about cannabis.
CBD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to think. Like,
And it's popping.
yeah, it is.
I don't know if it's for the right reasons, but it's popping.
I would probably try it, but
Your
I
dad-
feel
your dad
like-
has some, doesn't he?
yeah, my dad. He thinks it's dope.
It is dope.
Oh no, unintended.
What's left on the evening docket? Walk me through your nighttime before bed, before I leave. What are you gonna or after I
So-
leave, what do you do?
Well, I'll do the dishes.
X-rated. It's X-rated.
She told me about the magic situation.
Yeah. This is where the magic happens.
There you go. See, he knew. He knew
He's
the
like, what did you
line.
say? I was like, well, I don't know.
Oh man, this is where the magic happens. And then I believe the phrase is, it happens in every room. The magic happens in every room.
That's the one I get the most from when I make games athletes say that, is they're like, well, we really just sleep in here. Like, this is actually where the magic happens. This is actually.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Take a black light. This is where the magic happens.
So I'll make my lunch for tomorrow.
Yep.
Pack my food. My cottage cheese and oatmeal.
Yep. Is that your nighttime treat?
No, my nighttime treat will be peanut butter with something.
Rice crackers.
So either rice cakes or apple chunks. Pretty much that's. Sometimes if I.
That's what I do when I want a healthy snack.
Yeah. Or
Not
if
a treat.
You're like me. Yeah. I want a cookie.
Yeah.
if I really have a ton of macros left, sometimes I'll have like super fatty yogurt,
Right.
like 11%, like
Live on the edge.
yummy, creamy, and then I'll add like protein powder and peanut butter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for today's shoot with the one and only
Emily Rolfe.
We went through a full day of training, a full day of working in a real 8-hour-a-day job. Non-CrossFit related, full-time job. It was a really cool insight. I think a lot of people can take a lot away from this in terms of like how to make things work, how to avoid excuses in a lot of ways. And if you only have unflavored protein, you can do a lot of things with it. I learned that today. Yeah.
The sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. Make sure you guys support her this season, coming off an 18th place finish at the games, 6th in Dubai, looking to crush it this season. If there's one thing I saw today, that work ethic is gonna take her places. So be sure, give her a follow. Where's your socials?
On Instagram, Emily Rolfe 19.
Emily Rolfe 19 will be linked in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy, fam. Ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna wrap it up today. Thank you so much for watching. Before you go, I just wanted to say one more time, the Dream It, Do It tees are live on the site. We got white, we got black, we got lots of options for you. Go over, snag one up. It's gonna help support the channel and help me continue to bring content to y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Can't wait to bring you guys along the ride for 2020. Thank you for your continual support, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy, fam. Peace.